Guys, welcome, Olesya. Thank you so much for spending the Saturday morning with me and sharing your story. So, Olesya is one of our graduates, and she started school back in September 2021. And now she's already a successful lady who's working in IT company. I mean, in IT for a big company, and she's just doing fine. So we wanna talk a little bit more about you, Olesya. Just like find out more, and of course, be an inspiration for other students, for other people who wanna join IT. So tell a few words about yourself, about your background.
Okay. Hi, so my name is Olesya, and so I'm coming from a non-IT related background. Like I always was in a field of a customer service at different companies like real estate, and I was also in a retail. So I did work with the computer, but nothing related to like testing or other like IT programs. I love traveling and I love to spend time with my family. And so, yeah, that's a little story about me.
Where do you live now?
I'm sorry?
Where do you live? Where in state do you live?
Okay, so I live in Missouri, in St. Louis, Missouri. It's a beautiful, family-friendly city with a moderate weather, not too cold, not too hot. Lots of stuff to do for the family, with the family, lots of parks, lots of green. Yeah, it's just a beautiful family-friendly city.
All right, cool. So tell us, how did you find out about the school, about CleverOnly?
Okay, working in like non-IT related jobs, I heard and met lots of people who were in IT, were especially QA testers, and they were really successful, really good jobs. They were very happy. They have different quality of life. So I was like, at some point, I said to myself, okay, I think it's time to me to do some changes. So I started digging around on internet, looking. There were lots of different schools, lots of options. I was a little lost. I was like, do I really want to go with this school or that school? I was reading reviews and all kind of stuff. And then one day on Facebook, I saw this advertisement about your school. And on the picture, I saw you guys, and I was like, oh, I know that girl. It was you, Anastasia. I met her like close to 8 or 9 years ago. We went together to the same college. And I remember back in the time you told me you were working as a tester. So then I was like, okay, if she's been in a testing field for like close to 10 years, then she must have a good experience, good knowledge. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with them. And yeah,
Cool.
that's why I decided CleverOnly.
All right, thank you. And just like tell us about your experience at school. Like, did you learn a lot? Was it enough for you, or not? So yeah.
So I registered and I did my research before, and I know you guys offer a few free classes before the school starts. So I did that. I did both of the programs that you offer, and I went with the one I like the one that will fit me. And from the beginning, I really like the way you structure the courses. Like first you start with some introduction, and then you have a video material, like a recorded class that will talk about homework. And then the homework really supported what we learned in the video. And also later you have the quiz that will support the homework that we did. So it was like a chain that supported one another. And I really like that. Also the fact that I don't need to go on a YouTube or Google other material, like everything was in that pre-recorded class, the one that I can log in any time of a day or night, whenever I have time, because I was still working and I have my son. So I'm not gonna say that I have so much time in the world, but because the classes I could enter anytime, me sleeping or something. Yeah, so I can just like silence a little bit and just like read subtitles. So
All right,
yeah,
that's cool.
really good lecture.
So, how long did it take you to find a job? So you started in September, and when did you land your first job?
So I started the school in September, and the way I did, like if I have a free time, I will just like study. I will not wait until the next mastermind, because what I like about your school that you give us freedom to study, like to do homework and to proceed however we want. Yeah, we do have to have certain rules, like we need to be prepared for the mastermind, but if we want to exceed, like to do more, it's definitely up to us. So I had some free time and I did more homework, like, so I was like, whenever we have a mastermind, I was already prepared for like the second mastermind. And around like November, I realized like, I think I'm ready. Like I have enough information, enough knowledge, because thanks to the mastermind, we went not only what was specifically in that class, but we went, the instructor shared her experience about specific topic, what she was facing at her job. And so we have the experience from instructor who was on the recorded lesson and the instructor who was on the mastermind. So we could experience two different like a life, real world experience. And by the end of, actually by the middle of November, I realized that, yeah, I think I have enough knowledge to start, at least to start. I think the most scariest part is to start looking for a job. So yeah, and you guys have a really good class, like towards the end, about the resume, how to write resume, how to do all those letters. And yeah, I did that. I took that class and I follow your example, because you put lots of different examples of resume, all those bullet points. And so I write my first resume, send it to my instructors, they check it, correct it, and then we send it back. I did some changes, again, send it to them, verifying. So I think by the end of the day, I had really, really nice, perfect resume, the one that I was comfortable with. I didn't feel like there in my resume was something extra that I didn't know, because I felt that at school, even if some topics we didn't touch very deeply, but we still touched them in the sense that I was comfortable to talk about.
Okay. Yeah. So pretty much it took you, what, 3 months and a half to get your first job, right? And did it, was it like on the first offer, or it took you a few offers to get a job? I mean, took you if you actually, you know, like you've been searching and took a few different jobs to get it.
The very first call I received, it was to work. It was an offer about the job that I'm working right now, the company, and I was very happy because it's a very big company, successful company. There is not even also in Missouri, but it's statewide. So I was really, really happy that with my resume, I had a chance to be a candidate for them. but something did not work. I just felt it was more issue of a recruiter. Maybe he wasn't that, I don't know, responsible or something. Something went wrong because I never had a real interview. But I was not disappointed because I was receiving so many phone calls and emails from all kind of recruiters. And one day I received the phone call from another recruiter to work for the company I was offered on the very first time. And I was so happy. I was like, okay, let's give another chance. If with my resume they think I am ready to work for that big company, sure. So I was very happy, and the recruiter she was very responsible. We had first interview what with her. It was really simple, like nothing technical. It was just about like she was like, okay, so you know how to write test cases. What are the attributes? It was super easy, and then she kind of gave me ideas what will the real interview will be like. Uh, but honestly, I already have an idea because in one of your class, you guys also give us the question for the interview. So I was well prepared for that, and I did not delay when the recruiter asked when you want to have an interview with the hiring manager, and I was like, whenever you guys want, I'm ready, even as far as today. So really quickly, she set up a real interview with the hiring managers, and it was two of them, and they asked me the same questions as you guys gave it to us. The one that you have in CleverOnly School was exactly the same, nothing different, and I was very comfortable because I was prepared.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And I want to ask you something else. So, can you share for our for our audience, for future students? So, what is the salary? What did they offer you? What can you expect? Because market has changed a lot nowadays. So, yeah, if you can share this, that would be cool.
Yeah, I just want to say, like, it's really good salary. It's way more than your average salary. Like, it ranges from 70,000 to 8,000 for the entry QA testing jobs.
Wow.
Because job that I'm doing, I'm not doing the automation. I am just manual tester, and I am getting lots of how to say, like not experience, but yeah, lots of like real work experience, something that we learn at school, like a Postman, like a Jira, ALM. So all those terms I'm already familiar because we learn it at school. We did our homework, our question quizzes. So now when I'm working, I know what is that about, and it's not scared me because yeah, the company has their own rules, the ways they want to do it, and it's gonna all, but if you give us all basic knowledge, that will be enough for us to enter that field and to be comfortable.
Cool. So wow, so pretty much 3.5 months and already making around like 75K. So yeah, that's great without doing any automation. That's yeah, that's super exciting. Wow. And yeah, I had this last question for you. Can you give an advice for anyone who is planning to start in IT, and they don't know like whether it's a good choice or not, and they just have a lot of questions, a lot of doubts. So, what would be your advice?
So actually, a lot of my friends who knows me, they are actually also now thinking about changing their career, because what they do, amount of work they do, amount of hours, and it cannot compare to what I make to what they make. And people coming from all different fields, like, I don't know, hairstylists, people who do manicures. I have a couple of friends who are truck drivers, and so what I like recommended to my friends and want to recommend to whoever's going to watch this video, just do not be afraid. Like, it doesn't cost much to try, because anyway, if you want to be successful in United States, you need some kind of license. Even if you want to just do nails, you need to have the license. So why not take this, as we call it, license to be a QA tester? Like, it's right now, it's the future. Anywhere you look, even simple school, they will need someone who will test their program. The stores, they will need the tester, they will always need testers. And it's a big lie when they say, oh, they will only need automation tester. It's not, because at my work, I see we have a very big team. We have a team of like probably 30 or 40 people just doing manual testing jobs. And we're needed. It's the job that I'm doing, the automation will never be able to do. So whenever you read those article, oh, manual versus automation, they are both good. But if you don't feel you cannot do automation right away because you completely don't have any knowledge or any technical knowledge, do not be afraid to go to the manual tester. There are lots of jobs. I am still receiving like emails, offers, even though I deleted the website, but I was subscribed to so many websites, and the emails are keep coming and keep coming, all for manual testers. So do not be afraid, try it. It doesn't cost you much. And especially with CleverOnly, they offer like free trials and all kind of packages, wherever you feel comfortable. Like, it's not a rocket ship science to learn with manual tester. And if you want to go with the school that has really good structured classes, like CleverOnly, like all those video classes that they did, like step by step, they make it like a chain. They don't throw you right away the difficult, scary stuff that you will be like, oh, no, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. It's not my thank you, but no, they're gonna lead you step by step, writing those test cases, all the technical terms. Then by the end of the when you finish the manual, when you're gonna start automation, you're not gonna be scared, because you will realize it's all the same chain, all the same part. Because even at my job, I'm writing manual test cases, the one that automation team takes them and turn them into the script. So we're like all part in one big group.
All right.
So just do not be afraid. And
yeah, definitely, because it doesn't really take long, and you already can like get your feet wet and try it out. So yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for spending your time and just like sharing your story. It's an inspiring story, and I think finding a job just like after you pretty much were still studying when you found the job, right? So this is like amazing. So you were like completing your school, like still was taking some lessons and already making money. So wow. Where else can you get it, right? At the university, at least we need like 3 to 5 years to start making something. Yeah, thank you. I definitely wish you all the best and in your endeavors, and in a few years, who knows, maybe you'll be VP of of this company, because the sky is the limit and you can make as much as you want and enjoy life and work remote.